that there were more questions there, and for whatever reason the chat was not loading on my thing, so I couldn't see any of them. So I had one question that was a super chat. I'm going to answer it now, and then I'll take more questions if you guys have them, but I don't know why I can't see them. We'll see what happens this time. Maybe it was like a bum connection or something, who knows. All right, so the question was, I'm confused, does he want to be with her? And I think that the issue here, I think it's two different issues. Like, if he's telling you he doesn't want to be with you, that doesn't mean he wants to be with her. Like, they're two different things. So, like I said before, I think that you should take some time away from this situation, because I think that both parties need time apart. But I don't think that one thing has to do with the other. Like, for example, if somebody wanted to be with me and I didn't want to be with them, it doesn't mean that I want to be with the guy next door. It just means that I don't want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much that person tries to convince me otherwise, it's not going to change it. Think of it like this. Think about when you're in that situation, how you feel. It's the same thing when I brought up before about yesterday about the law of attraction thing, where that girl contacted me and she was like, I want you to do a spell to remove any other woman that's around him. I want to be the only woman around him. I need him to, this is what the email said, I need him to call me, text me, and FaceTime me every day. Well, imagine if somebody said that to you. Imagine how you would feel. It's like, what am I? He put on this planet just to serve all of your needs? I got to call you, FaceTime you every day. I mean, sometimes people just can't do all that. So my thing is that if he's telling you he doesn't want to be with you, it doesn't mean it's because he wants to be with her. But if you don't give the situation some breathing room, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. So let me ask. I'm going to ask if it's because he wants to be with her. Is it because he wants to be with her? Okay, I'm only getting here a 33% chance it's because he wants to be with you, because he wants to be with her. But the Seven of Cups is showing in reverse, which is making him feel like he doesn't have any choice. So once again, my suggestion would be, I would take a couple of weeks and not reach out to this person. I would put some time and space in between the two, because I feel like there's too much that's going on here, and it's not going to make matters worse. It's not going to make matters better. It's only going to make matters worse. So my suggestion would be to take some time and don't reach out to the person. Just back away from the situation, because we need a little bit of clarity here, and the emotions are going to keep getting higher and higher. I mean, if he's already telling you that, nothing that you're going to say to him is going to change his mind. So I would just back away from it a little bit. Dylan! Shh! Hendrix, does Levin have a crush on me? %70 chance, yes, he's got a crush on you, and then the Eight of Pentacles indicates he's going to be pursuing you. There's going to be work. He's going to be working towards this. Valeria, what's coming into my love life? What's coming into Valeria's love life? All right, there is an offering in front of you that you're not seeing. So somebody around you may have a crush on you, or maybe trying to pursue you, and you're just not getting it. Or it could be the person hasn't shown up yet, because we have the Page of Swords, which indicates the person comes out of nowhere. If you're currently suffering from some type of betrayal, it's showing up here in the center of your spread. You're going to get past it. The Happy Home is here, which could be an engagement, or it could be taking your relationship to the next level. So for example, if you have a best friend and you have a crush on this person and you want it to be more, the Four of Wands could take you to the next level. If you've been dating somebody for the last 5 years, this could be the engagement card, or you could be moving in together. It also could be spending a lot of time with this person at your house or at their house, but it's something that has to do with the happy home. And the Magician is here. So when this person shows up, whoever it is, comes in out of the blue, you can make this relationship anything you want. It's magical. So set your intentions, because you can get whatever you want out of this relationship. Lady, what's the current situation between the Scorpio and the third party Cancer? What's going on with Scorpio and Cancer? Well, this relationship's not moving forward, because we got the Chariot here in reverse, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles, which indicates it's not moving forward. And the thing here is that there is money that surrounds this situation. So I don't know if the Cancer has money and the Scorpio likes that, or vice versa. But there are no love cards here. So it shows me that these people are only together for a money reason. Or it could be that the Cancer has money and she's using it to control the Scorpio. Yeah, and now here comes bickering and arguments. There's no love between these two people. So it's only a matter of time before the money gets to be an old thing. Or some kind of, maybe it could also be the person doesn't have that much money and they pretend like they do. Martha sent Gemini a message. His response was vague. Was he bothered with my message? Okay, let's see. No, he wasn't bothered. Only 33% chance says that he's bothered, but there's Pentacles here, 8 of Pentacles. Is it possible that he was at work when he got the message? Or if not at work, it could be he was in the middle of working on something. The 8 of Pentacles indicates work. And it's usually studying, working, building something, or being physically at work. So if he was vague, it could be that he was just preoccupied. Or in the middle of something, kind of a thing. Savannah, what's Beal's thinking and feeling for me? Okay, so I have no idea what went on between you and this person, but this person right now is feeling like they put in a lot of effort and didn't see a payoff. They're feeling very weak. They feel like things have not transformed, and they're taking a momentary pause. They're going to come back in with the Page of Swords, but for right now, maybe a couple of days where they just may be radio silent. I wouldn't worry about it. I would just roll with it, and I wouldn't make a big deal over it. I don't know why, but something, they feel like they put in a lot of effort and didn't see a payoff. And now it's almost like it took the wind out of their sails. But they're going to come back. Justin, what is that an I find attractive about me? Okay, let's see. This person finds you to be physically attractive, compassionate, a hard worker, a little bit dreamlike, and a little bit fiery. So a cross between being dreamy and fiery, passionate. They admire your beauty and they admire your hard work ethic. It's pretty good. Brittany, what are the outcomes between me and Roger? Okay. What's going on with me and Roger? All right, so right now it looks like there's a little bit of worry about money, some bickering and arguments going on, and somebody's being held back. Somebody is holding themselves back. So it's like they're making excuses for not moving forward. It's either you or him. I don't know who, it's not showing here specifically, but one of you is like making a bunch of excuses as to why you shouldn't pursue this situation. However, it's going to change because the Knight of Cups is here. The one thing that it's urging, because the Fool is in reverse, is to not act in haste. So my suggestion would be, if, let's say for example, because this happens a lot, you text this person and they don't answer you, don't fly off the handle. Or if you want to see this person and they blow you off, don't fly off the handle, because the Knight of Cups indicates it's going to fix itself. So whatever is going on now is not the end of the story. It's only part of the story, and you don't want to make things worse by losing control. Stay in control and stay positive, because there's a new offering of love coming in with this person, but it's not coming in right away. There's still a little bit more muck and bullshit that's got to go on before you get there. Your heart, how does Darius feel? Again, the damn betrayal card keeps coming up. All right, so I don't know why, but there's some kind of a betrayal here in this person's recent past, or they're experiencing it right now. But they are no longer going to be holding themselves back because of it, and they have a wish that comes true. The happy home is here, so there can be a future with this person, and there could be justice brought to this situation. So I have no idea what your relationship is with Darius, but if you were once together and you're not anymore, the Four of Wands could bring the two of you back and justice can be served, especially if they screwed you. Then karma comes in and rectifies the situation. If you guys were never together and you were just friends, the Four of Wands could take it to the next level. So it depends where you are in your relationship. But basically, make a wish. You're going to get what you want, and balance or karma is coming in to fix things. So sometimes something is meant to be, and one party is being very, very obstinate. When justice comes in, it's like karma comes in and just takes care of it. You don't have to do anything. It's just going to happen. Marie, is he confused? No, he's not confused. He's not confused. This is why I'm going to say it again. I would take time away from this situation, because right now in this moment, he means what he says. The cards before don't indicate that this is something he means forever. It's like he's saying it out of a fit of anger, or he's saying it because he wants you to get it, but he doesn't mean it. But he's not confused. This is what he wants in this moment. So my suggestion would be to leave this situation alone just for a minute. I would give it at least a couple of weeks. Ricky, I see your question right now, and I see before where you said that I skipped you, and I haven't skipped you. I haven't even gotten to near your question yet. And I know that yesterday you were saying I skipped you too, and I didn't. So I don't know who you're posted under, but I haven't gotten to that many people yet. I did Hendrix, I did Martha, Savannah, I did Justin, Brittany, Your Heart, Marie. That's it. and you weren't before any of them. So I'm not sure why you think that why you always think that I skip you. I don't know if yours posting on your end different than mine, and it's like it's not in the same order I get. So right now I'm up to Kesha. What are Patrick's intentions? All right, what are Patrick's intentions with Kesha? Okay, so bookends. You got the wish card here, and then you got the Empress, which are both extremely positive cards and good intentions. Make a wish, it comes true. Abundance, love, money, all that good stuff. In between, you have a little bit of muck that you got to get through. So the Eight of Pentacles is somebody in reverse that's not working hard, taking time off, or being very lax about the situation. The Hermit card is also somebody who's being very silent, unless this person is a Virgo, and there are some kind of bickering and arguments going on in between. So my suggestion would be to try not to focus on the bullshit that's happening in between. At the end of the day, it looks like you're going to get what you want. So I think that this person backing up or maybe even disappearing for a minute is just part of it. And there's going to be arguments around it. So just be careful because, you know, it's like this. If you were to text your best friend and they didn't answer you back in 2 seconds, you don't think twice about it. If you text to this certain person and they don't answer back right away, all of a sudden it's like the four walls came crashing down. And sometimes people tend to overreact. And then you find out later on that they left their phone home that day. And now you had a big blow up for nothing. So my suggestion is always, before overreacting, just take a step back from it. And I had this conversation with a good friend of mine the other day. He's like, we are so tied to our cell phones that people get so upset if the person doesn't answer them back in 2 seconds. When meanwhile, the reality of the situation is sometimes the person can't. Like one of the studios there's no service in the arrangement. There is no service. I'm there for 3 hours. So if somebody texts me, I'm not going to answer them because they're not going to get the message until I leave the building. Although the phone looks like it's working, it's not working. It's not working. It says there's service, but there's not, because if you try to make a phone call, the phone call drops. So unless you tried to reach out to me and you knew I was there and you knew how long I would be there, you may think I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. So it's something just to take into consideration that years ago, right? You either had to leave a message on their voicemail and they didn't get it until they got home, or you had to beep them and they had to drive to a payphone and answer you. So we didn't overreact the way we do now. So just keep that in mind. But then when someone's being silent, sometimes it's a legitimate reason. Ricky, how does Sean feel about me? Okay, so it looks like there was betrayal and heartbreak in the past, but that's going to change. This person's going to come forward quickly, maybe out of the blue. However, it may take a minute before you get on solid, stable ground because this card is in reverse. The Hierophant is here, which could be a Taurus, if one of you is a Taurus. And the Ace of Wands also indicates something is going to change here. And the Hangman, this person is not going to be feeling so stuck anymore. Right now, though, they've got this betrayal thing. They've got this happening, which is a heartbreak, and they also have betrayal. Something here is destined to change, and it's going to be transformative. You're going to get a wish, but I'm not seeing any love cards right now. So I'm thinking, once again, this keeps coming up with all these readings I've done today. My suggestion would be to back up from the situation just for a minute. You're going to get your wish here. So whatever you want from this person, you can have when the Nine of Cups shows up. But I wouldn't push for it. I wouldn't like push the person's buttons. I would withdraw myself from the situation just for a little bit, not forever, even if it's just 3 days. Take some time to not only not reach out to them. I mean, I wouldn't ignore them if they reached out to you, but if, see, here's the thing. Our thoughts go out into the universe. So if you spend a lot of time thinking about them, they're going to kind of feel that. If you get busy and preoccupied doing something else, they're going to feel that. And then that's when they show up. So my suggestion would be take a couple of days and back up. Set your wish, put your intention out there because you're going to get it. But, you know, it's the road to getting it. We want to take the easiest road possible, not make it the most dramatic for ourselves. So since this communication and a lot of crap has come up for a lot of people, which could be planetary. I haven't looked at the planets yet for this week. Try not to overreact and try to just roll with it and try to just let things go because it's going to happen. The Nine of Cups is there. It's your wish. I'm not seeing any love right now. So I think this person's going to struggle with getting over that betrayal first. And it doesn't have to be betrayal from another girl. It could be like their best friend stabbed them in the back. They had some kind of crap happen at work. It doesn't have to be. It's something that just sucks, right? That they're dealing with. Iana, how does James feel about me? Okay. Marie, no, he's not confused. That's what I said in the last reading. The cards are not showing he's confused. The cards are showing that he meant what he said, but that's what he meant right now. That's not the, you know, it's like when somebody says something in a fit of anger. You know, they just say things like, I never want to see you again, or I never want to talk to you again. But it's not like it's going to be forever. That's why I keep saying I would take some time away from this person because right now they're not showing that they're confused. They're showing that this is what I mean. So I wouldn't want to make this matter worse. I would back up from it a little bit. Iana, how does James feel about me? How is James feeling? All right. I hate when people do this, but this is what's happening. James is coming in like a lightning bolt out of the blue, and then he's going to slow down. I hate when people do that, but that's what's happening. Whatever it is that's going on in his life, if there was worry around him, he's starting to get over that and he is going to move forward again. So he comes in fast, he slows down, and then he's going to take a break. He's not going to be worried, and then he's going to pick up pace again. Now, I don't know if he's an Aries, but you got an Aries here or somebody with a strong personality. And then he's going to decide to move forward and work hard on whatever it is going on between the two of you. I'm not showing any love cards here right now, but there is cause for a celebration showing up, and it's urging you to use your intuition. So I think that if you want something from the situation, I think it can manifest into something more because it comes in fast, and then it looks like they get a little bit of cold feet, but then they come back again. Sometimes people do that. I don't understand it. Myself, I've never been like that, but I've seen it happen so many times, and that's exactly what it's showing here, coming in fast and then slowing down, and then getting over the worry about the situation, not being so stuck, and moving forward. If they're not in Aries, this just could be them now. I'm ready to come forward. I'm moving forward quickly. So I'm thinking that don't be surprised if this person shows up out of the blue, like at any moment. The swords happen fast. It's not usually something that you got to wait for. Julia, how can I make peace with my past? What blocks have prevented me from realizing myself? Okay, so here's the thing with the blocks. We think that they're hard to identify, but they're really simple. You just have to think about, right? Or catch yourself when you talk in the moment. So let's just say, for example, I don't know. Let's say that you, I don't know what your job is or whatever. Say you went for a promotion and you didn't get it, okay? Now, because you didn't get it, that's in your subconscious mind. So the next time you go for a promotion, your subconscious mind remembers, oh, we've been here before and we didn't get it. So that's what goes out into the universe. Fear, anxiety, despair, desperation, all of these things manifest really fast because they're really strong emotions and we can feel them really deeply. Whereas being elated, ecstatic, and, overwhelmed with a good surprise, they happen fewer and further between. And that's harder for us to feel because it doesn't happen as often. We keep repeating the shitty things because that's what's familiar. And people, it's more comfortable to be familiar. Like that's what we prepare ourselves for. Well, I didn't get the promotion the last time, so I'm not going to get it this time. Even if you're not consciously thinking about it, that's what's going out into the universe. So if you're feeling like you have a block when it comes to something, you have to look back at your old situations. So one that came up for me recently was that people let me down. Like people make promises and they don't keep them. So I was just in talking to the law of attraction coach, and I was talking about a friend of mine that I had, that I felt like I did a lot for this person when they needed me. And then when the situation was reversed, they never offered to help me. So that when I just mentioned that situation, she said to me, well, it sounds like people always let you down. So to discover any blocks that you have with anything, you have to look back at the old situations that you've lived through and what you think and how you feel about them. So if you find yourself telling people a story, hey, I did X, Y, and Z for her, and then when the shoe was on the other foot, she didn't do it for me. Well, that shows that you were let down by somebody. So that's how you can identify your blocks. But I'm going to pull the cards and see if the cards will tell us anything. I just want to reread that question one more time. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can just get a reading on the blocks and how we can move forward. Use your intuition. Balance is coming into your life. There's going to be a new job offer or a new way to make money. You are kind of waiting for your ship to come in, but it's going to come in and you have karma on your side. So you've put in good karma on this earth and it's going to start to come back to you. Another thing that you can do to make peace with your past, anything that happened in the past that was unsavory, to go back before you fall asleep every night and rewrite the story in your mind's eye. It sounds really hokey and stupid, but it works. So quick stupid ass example that I come up with all the time, and I have a video on my channel about it. When I was like 4, I was in a dance recital. They needed someone to sing the lead song and be the lead singer. I wanted to do it, but of course I didn't have the nerve. And somebody else was like, I'll do it. And she got the part and everyone made such a big stink. And I spent my whole life telling people the story about how she got the part and I didn't because I couldn't, open my mouth or I was afraid and she wasn't. And if I were to run into this girl today, I would venture to guess that she probably did that in situations for the rest of her life and got them. I'll do it. I want to do it. And where me, I always sat in the back. So my suggestion is, and this is what I do, whenever I hear that song that she got to sing that time at the recital, I always imagine myself on the stage at 4 years old singing the song. Sounds so fucking stupid, but it helps. It works. It's a Neville Goddard technique about rewriting the past, I believe. And it's, if you can change the past, like your brain doesn't remember what's real and what's not. It just knows what you're telling it. Like it's just processing the information. So you can even write it out. You can even tell somebody the story. If you have a friend that you work on these things with, you can tell them the story and rewrite it as to how you wanted it to be, because it's supposed to help clear out the shit that's in the subconscious. It's work, but it gets easier. And if you stick with it, you're going to start to see some positive changes, because we are the only ones that hold ourselves back. Nobody else does. We're in control of our whole destiny. More or less, how will he react if I tell him how I feel? Okay, so it shows here a secret is getting revealed. So that could be you telling him your feelings, unless he's got a secret too. But there's a secret here that's going to get revealed. Once again, this guy shows up. It may take him a minute to process all of this. He may not answer you right away, but that's okay, because he's going to move forward. There's going to be no crying over spilt milk. There's going to be moving forward from the past. Some financial stability here surrounds you. Now, you guys also around you have some money coming in. Unexpected money, or it could be, I mean, you got to really, it could be like the 10 of Cups and just showing happiness if there's not money here. But I think initially he may take a minute to process everything, and then something here is destined to change between the two of you. And there's great happiness. So think about it. Anytime you're going to reach out to somebody, anybody, you're going to tell them how you feel. Anytime you're going to go for anything where you're not sure how it's going to work out, it's best to imagine the situation in your mind's eye before you do it. So if you're going to call this person up and, profess your love, in your mind's eye, have the conversation, hear what you want that person to say, see it in your mind's eye, and do it when you're confident. Put it out there in confidence. RZ, what's coming in? Love for me and Tamor. I'm a Virgo and he's an Aries. Okay, what's coming in for love? Aries and Virgo. Okay, so I have no idea what went on in your past, but this is what it's showing. Some kind of a heartbreak or a betrayal. Now, this could have something to do with these two people here, or this just could be something in your past that you're getting over. And you get over it. You walk away from it. Now, this new situation, because we're moving forward, there's cause for celebration between you and the Aries. Something destined to happen. You're going to get your wish. There's going to be great happiness. There could be at some point somewhat of a disaster. So if there is something that falls apart, it's probably a soulmate relationship. And don't worry, because you're going to get a new beginning. So my suggestion here, let go of this bullshit in the past, which I think you already have. There's cause for celebration between you and this person. Something fated happened. You're going to get your wish. There's going to be great happiness. At some point, there's a disaster, but that's not the be-all, end-all. You're going to get a new beginning. So ride the wave if that disaster strikes. And if it does, you'll know that it's because it's a soulmate relationship, because they always have a disaster at some point. Always. So annoying. Segovia, I don't think I've answered you ever before. And I just see here that you say that you always catch me at the last minute. So I'm going to answer this one now, because I want to make sure that I get new people that I have never answered before, because I know that other people have been waiting. Okay, I was wondering if there are a message regarding my court case. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the first thing it shows is arguing and bickering. This could be what goes on in the courtroom. or behind the lawyers, or however it is that this court case plays out, because sometimes we don't actually have to go to court. The lawyers do it. There's a secret or something that's going to get revealed. There is a cause for celebration around you, and there is great happiness. So, and there's also some money coming in here. So whatever this court case has to do with, it looks like you're going to come out the winner. There's going to be something to celebrate, and it could also bring in some money. I don't know if you're being sued or they're being sued or whatever, but there's money surrounding it in your favor, and also happiness. The 10 of Cups is happiness on all levels. So it could be the kind of thing where, I don't know, you win the case, gives you a new lease on life. Maybe you get some money and it just relieves some stress in the other areas of your life. But it looks like it's going to be in your favor. Good luck. What time is it? All right. Divina. Does Aditya still have feelings for me? All right, let's see. Are there still feelings? 70% chance, yes, this person does still have feelings for you. Quathar. How will my Scorpio's children react to my relationship with their father? We're almost the same age. Okay. Age differences are usually a big deal for about 5 minutes, and then nobody cares anymore. So initially, I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little taken back by it, but then they're going to forget about it, and it won't be such a big deal. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you're going to have a little bit of fighting, bickering, and betrayal in the beginning, but then they're going to get over it, move forward, and it's going to be forgotten. So I wouldn't worry about it. I would just be yourself, be who you are, and you know what? It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Like I said, it's going to be a big deal for 5 minutes, and then everyone was going to forget about it. Oh, where was I? Who was that? That was Quasar, I think. Okay, there we go. Smooth operator, does Brian miss Evelyn? %70 chance, yes. And if that person is an air sign, an Aries, a Libra, or an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, an air sign, then I think you're going to be hearing from them soon. Or what was it? Does Brian miss Evelyn? I think Evelyn will be hearing from Brian soon. There's an air sign involved here. Four. What does my ex feel when he sees me or hears my name? Well, it looks like there's a little bit of regret here and unhappiness at the moment. but at the same time, looking back on the past with nostalgia. So I think right now they're kind of, they have mixed emotions, maybe a little bit of regret, maybe a little bit of unhappiness, and then also looking back on the good times. Where was I? Valeria, will I be in a relationship soon? %70 chance yes, and it will be something that restores balance to your entire life. Emna, are the symptoms I'm having anxiety, or are they something physically serious? I've suffered from anxiety a lot, and if you've never suffered from it before, they can feel like heart attack or heart palpitations. You can even get dizzy. I even had at one point where like I got so anxious, it's like I almost went deaf. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like I could see everything, but I couldn't really hear it. My suggestion would be, if you're really concerned, I would go have it checked out. Sounds to me like it's probably anxiety, but I would still go see a doctor, because it's just always better to be safe than sorry. But I'm going to ask a question anyway. Okay, so you got a 33% chance that it's something more serious than anxiety. But I would go see a doctor anyway, just because it can't hurt to just put your mind at ease. And you know what'll happen? If you get a clean bill of health, it's going to help the anxiety to subside. Emma, yes, you can super chat. You know, I don't know. I know you haven't been on in a while, and I know that people were giving you a hard time the other time. And I tried to make a video explaining that, look, this is a free service and that's great, but if somebody wants to pay for it, those people get priority, and you didn't do anything wrong. So don't feel like you did, because you didn't. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all here to help one another. Every one of us has some kind of an issue that we wish can get resolved, or some kind of an insecurity. And, you know, yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. I don't have much more time though, because I have things to do around the house before I go back to work, and I won't be on again until later tonight. So you're always welcome in the chat. And if you super chat, it's fine. If you want to do private readings, then that's totally different. And then you can ask the questions that you want, and I can do them privately if it, you know, it makes you feel bad or whatever. But, you know, like I said, you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. I wanted to take the super chats off only so that people that can't afford it don't get pushed totally away, so that, you know, it wasn't just people that can afford it. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can to be fair to everybody. And, you know, it's just easier to leave it as is. I tried to take them off and it just wasn't happening. All right, let me see. Where was I? Oh, I did. Okay. Miss Lala, does F the Scorpio think of me and have sexual thoughts about me? Probably. Let's see. You got a 70% chance, yes. And not only that, they may be crying over a little bit of spilt milk that happened in the past. Maybe they may feel like they made a bad decision, or they missed out an opportunity. But But yeah, you got 70% chance, yes. Libra. Libra girl, how does Esteban feel about the tattoo I got? Okay, let's see. Strength card. Either he feels that either you were strong to get it, or he feels like it was a courageous move. I think basically it's something he admires. There's also a little bit of an emotional thing here. It may have, I don't know what the tattoo was of, but it could have like tugged at his emotions a little bit. I think he felt good about it. How does Nick feel currently about me progressing? All right, he's starting to see that there is an offering in front of him that he maybe was not aware of before. It looks like there's either karma that's showing up to help you out, or this is going to be something that, a new beginning, and something destined here is about to happen. There's also swords here, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini if one of you is of that sign. Temperance. So he feels either that you're very balanced, or there's a lot of compassion in your heart. When someone says how do they feel and temperance shows up, it's a good thing. It's like somebody that looks at them like they're compassionate, or they're well balanced, not somebody that's a little bit, crazy. This is like well balanced, even keeled. Or it could also be showing us that something is going to take place once the sun moves into Sagittarius. Oh, there's all the cards on the floor. So I think this person's got very positive feelings. Okay, that was Libra. Amanda. Taurus told me a secret about his daughter. Was that the only secret that he's hiding? Okay. Is that the only secret that he's hiding? I think so. You got a 70% chance that there's not another secret. If there is, it's nothing that's that big of a deal. 70% chance is pretty good. Oh, here we go. Malika. Do you see Michael getting rid of the third party, which is a Leo? And what's going on with him? Okay, is he getting rid of this third party? 70% chance that he's getting rid of the third party. There's an air sign here, a Gemini, a Libra, or a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. If he's one of those signs, yeah, that relationship is going to end. What's going on right now? It looks like that relationship is on a roller coaster. There's betrayal, but then there's good times. And then there's a breakup, and then there is a reunion, and then there is more fighting, and then there is a wish. I think this relationship is going to burn itself out. I do. I think it's going to burn itself out. More or less. Do I have haters at work? I think everybody does. You know what? You only get a 33% chance that you got haters. It does show that you're worried, and it may be keeping you from resting and relaxing and not getting, like you're worried about it. But I don't think that you have the haters that you think you might. Try not to focus on it, because you know what? You don't want to summon them up. You focus on somebody being an asshole, and the asshole's going to show up. Definitely. Okay, Amanda, will the Taurus express his feelings? The Taurus going to express his feelings. You got a 99% chance. Yeah, it may be a matter of time, but definitely. Emma, Nick and I started dating and sleeping together. How does he feel about that, and will anything come of it? All right, let's see. I'm going to ask first, will anything come of it? Yes. So you get a 33% chance, yes, something is going to come of it. But even better than that is that you have balance being restored back to your life. And then this is great happiness that comes in. So yeah, I do think that something is going to come from this. I think it's going to bring balance, not just to this relationship, but to your life. And you're going to be very happy with it. I would go with it. I would definitely go with it. Rochelle the Aries, will I get at least 50 grand back from my settlement? Okay, let's see. Will we be getting at least 50 grand back from the settlement? Interesting. I'm not getting any aces here, but don't worry. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get 50 grand back. What it's showing here is the Hangman in reverse and the Chariot, which means that whatever this is, if this is something that's in court right now, it's going to move forward fast. And then look what you got here, your wish. So this is what I would do. I would focus on getting 100 grand and put that out into the universe. Put more than you expect or more than you want. Because if you get a little bit less, okay, fine. But maybe you'll get more because you got the wish card here. So the wish card is a definite positive answer to your question. Even though there were no aces here, it doesn't matter. This could be something here that was hung up in court for quite some time. And now the Hangman in reverse and the Chariot, it's going to go through fast. And make your wish because it's going to happen. Good. You're very welcome. Amanda, once the Taurus is free, will he be with me? Yes. Yes, you got the soulmate card. You have an ace. There is some shit that's going to happen first. So I don't know if it's just going to be time or there's going to be some bickering. Things may not be smooth in the beginning or right now, but you're going to get your chance to be together. Clementine, does my ex love and miss me? Yes, and not only that, you got the Judgment card here, which means there could be a new beginning or something karmic can step in. All right. I'm going to answer one more question, and then I got to go, but I'll be on tonight, probably around 7:30-ish. Oh, I'm really far behind. I just got to Clementine. I'm going to try to get through a couple more before I got to go. I'll go at 60 minutes. BNS, does my ex still remember our intimate moments? Yes. 99% chance, yes. Maybe something that they think about a lot. Emma, does Nick have feelings for me? All right. He does, and they're growing. They're growing fast. So yeah, he's got feelings. He's definitely into you, and they're starting to grow fast. So I would just kind of roll with it because I think that this is a good thing for you. Oh, where was I? Hang on. Clementine being a Gabby. Why is my ex DH calling me when he cares for someone else? Why is the ex calling? He ain't so happy with that other person. Definitely not. There's arguments and bickering going on around him. There's a new offering of love coming in for you along with happiness. So I don't know if you're already with somebody else or somebody else is going to show up or you're going to get a second chance with this ex. This ex is not happy with whatever he's doing right now. And you got a wish here. So make your wish, put it out into the universe because this relationship is going to be it. This situation is going to be your decision. Let's put it that way. So if he comes crawling back, you may tell him to go take a walk. You may move on, but there's somebody else coming in around you too. So you may be the one calling the shots. He ain't so happy with what's happening in his other relationship there or who he's got feelings for. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Right. Okay, that was Gabby. Malika, I already answered one for you, so I'm going to hold off. Christina, I didn't answer for yet. Will my finances get better? Yes, your finances are going to get better, and there's an offering in front of you that you just may not be seeing. So, when that shows up and it has something to do with like money, I always think maybe you have a hobby or something that you're really good at, that you can make money at, that you just haven't, you know, seen. For example, if you love dogs, maybe you make an extra couple of bucks a week walking the neighbor's dog. Or if you love kids, maybe you get to play with somebody's kids, you know, for a couple of hours a week and make an extra 50 bucks or something like that. There's an offering in front of you that you're just not seeing yet. Emma, will Nick miss me tonight? He has the night off. 99% chance you got 3 aces. You got Nick where you want him. I don't think you got to worry about that. Diana, how does E feel and think about? How does E think I feel about him? How does E think I feel about him? I kind of think that E thinks that he's got no shot. An offering in front of him that he's not seeing. So and the star is in reverse. So it's like he feels like you're out of his league. Or he feels like you could do better than him. However, you have magic surrounding you. So if you want this person, put it out there, you know, think positively, because I think you're the one with the upper hand. Even if you may not be feeling that, the 4 of Cups indicates he's not seeing the offering that's in front of him. If you have feelings for him, he has no idea. He may be surprised, because I think he thinks that you're out of his league. Sheethal Gurav. Will our marriage work if we patch it up? Okay. Will our marriage work? You've got a 70% chance that this marriage will work, but whoever did the betraying, I don't know who, it doesn't show who. The other person has got to be willing to let go of it. So this is the kind of thing where you can move forward and your marriage can be saved. But let's just say, for example, he did something to you that was, the husband cheated. You have to be willing to forgive them and not bring it up again and not relive it every day of your life. And then your relationship can be saved. It's showing here that it's really important that you let go of whatever it was that happened in the past and be willing to move forward and not drag that into the, I don't know if you guys can hear Dylan snoring. You hear him? Oh, so funny. I think Dingus came after Sheethal. I think, let me go back. Yes, Dingus. Can I please get a general? Okay. All right. General reading for Dingus. Feeling regret of the past, crying over spilt milk, not letting go of what's going on, and being very worried. However, you are going to move forward. You may be feeling here like you put in a lot of work and you're not seeing it pay off, but your life is moving forward light speed. So whatever is going on now, it's going to, you're going to get through this. Try not to hold on to the, try not to hold on to the worry and the resentment because of whatever went on in the past, because your life is going to move forward really fast. Okay, King. Hang on. Let me find it. Oh, you know what? I don't get notified when I receive a PayPal. That's why. All right, let me just find it. Or you know what? Can you send the question again? Let me see. I'm going to ask, I'm going to answer for more or less. And then if you could just retype the question and then I'll answer you. Is Reiki work in my future? Okay, let's see. Does Reiki work in the future? Yes. 70% chance and the wish card. Definitely. Definitely. And it could be something that you'd be really good at, make a lot of money at. All right. That was Dingus that I answered for. King, this is the question here. What's coming up between me and the Aquarius guy? All right, let's see. What's happening with King and the Aquarius guy? Huh. Something here is going to change lightning speed fast. There's going to be a lot of fun, freedom-loving, carefree. The moon is the Pisces card. It also could be urging you to use your intuition, or a secret could get revealed. I'm thinking it's more along the lines of telling you to use your intuition in this one. Don't feel the weight of the world being on your shoulder, because I think that there's going to be great balance that gets restored to your life through this relationship. It's going to move forward quickly, and that's also the Cancer card. So you said he was a Cancer? That's the Cancer card. Don't hold yourself back, or you're a Cancer and he's the Aquarius. Either way, it doesn't matter because it's still moving forward fast. Don't hold yourself back. So self-bound restrictions. Knight of Cups shows up with an offering of love, and he means it. He's honest. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Things are going to be moving forward, and you will no longer be upset on whatever happened to you in the past. You're going to be totally over that. So give this relationship a minute, because it's going to take, when it takes off, it's going to take off fast, and there's going to be a lot of loving, kind-hearted, freedom-loving kind of spontaneity things happening around it. And an offering of love comes in. Moves forward fast. Don't hold yourself back. Go with it. Go with it. Because the only person that can hold you back is you when the Eight of Swords shows up. It's like you're imposing those restrictions on yourself. Amanda, who's better? The Taurus of which Taurus is better, Fernando or Austin? Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. Who's better, Fernando or Austin? Let's ask Fernando first. Well, you have one ace with Fernando, but you have the star card here, which means you know that you make a wish that you can have it. The Tower is in reverse, which is like either a minor disaster or a disaster that happened to you in the past. So that's for Fernando. Let's ask, is Austin a better match? Is Austin the better Taurus? He gets a 70% chance, Austin. But you know what? If you're not committed to either one right now, I would continue talking to both of them. If you're seeing both of them, that's fine. I would say, you know, don't cut anybody out just yet until you get a commitment. But the cards are suggesting that Austin is a little bit better. All right, I have no idea where I was now. Let me think. I think I was... all right. RZ, I see that you donated. I know I answered one, but was there another one and did I miss it? Let me go back here and look. RZ, let me just see here. Oh no, I did this one, the question about the Virgo and the Aries. So I think that I did get to it. All right, I think I did get to it, RZ. If I didn't, please email me and I'll take care of it. All right, I don't have much time, so I'm going to go right now and answer just a couple of people that I haven't answered before. Zoe, I haven't answered for you yet. This is the first time here. Oh, welcome. And since some friends oh, thanks. Will my ex, this Sag, reconcile with me around October? All right, let's see. Zoe going to have a reconciliation sometime in the month of October or around October, late September or early November. Reconciliation. Okay, I think that you're going to. I think it shows here, look, somebody walked away, but they didn't have a reason. They just walked away for whatever. You have reason to celebrate because there will be a reconciliation, but please stop worrying about it. It's going to come in out of the blue. You're going to be very happy, and there's a lot of strength surrounding you. So if you can, put it out in the universe that this relationship reconciliation has already happened, and then just try to let it go the best you can, because I think you're going to get what you want. But when that Nine of Swords shows up, it indicates to me that there's a lot of either worrying or thinking about it, which can work against you. So if you can, let go of it. All right, happily ever after. What's my ex motive towards me? What's my ex motives towards me with the last move done? All right, let's see. Right, did you tell me his sign? No, there's an Aries here. But all right, so this is what it's showing. Whatever happened last, this person now is acting without thinking when this card is in reverse. And they've left. It's not moving forward fast. So whatever went on in the past, they overreacted and they're taking some time away and they may be backing up. But now you have the Emperor here, so they're going to come forward. If they're in Aries, this is just saying that they're in Aries. If they're not in Aries, this is somebody who is a strong-willed person that is going to come back and rectify the situation. They're an authority figure and they're going to get what they want. Now here you also have the Seven of Pentacles, which indicates that somebody maybe feels like they worked really hard on that relationship and didn't get anywhere. So that could be part of it. And somebody here is feeling very betrayed, or there could have been a third party involved. There's the bickering and the arguments between the two of you is going to come to an end if it hasn't already. And there's going to be more to come from this relationship. And there is a third party. Okay. Well, I don't think that third party is going to be very lasting. I think that they're going to end up burning themselves out, or someone's going to get rid of them, because justice is here. So when justice is here, it's either karma is on your side or balance gets restored to the situation, but it doesn't end here. There's more to come. So in the immediate future, the person may be backing up for a minute because of the Fool in reverse and then the Six of Swords. But inevitably, they're going to come forward. If they have already come forward, then the reading, it's a little bit further through the reading. That third party isn't going to be around for much longer. I don't think so. Okay. Baby, I didn't answer for you yet. How does Libra feel about me? Okay, especially since the last time. All right, what time is it? Shit, I'm going to have to go. All right. They're finally starting to see that there's an offering in front of them. A new offering of love comes in. It's something to celebrate. This person may start to persevere you, like work hard for it. And they're going to speed up the process. They're not going to be slow. They're going to move forward. You got the happy home here. So there's a possibility of this relationship taking it to the next level. So whatever the relationship is, if the two of you were just friends, it could be now you start dating. If you were dating, it could be now you'll be exclusive. It's always a step up. And then some light, good-hearted times. All right, I'm going to answer these two more questions. Oh my God, there's so many. All right. I'm just going to answer one more because I really have to go. I'll be back on tonight around 7:30 New York time if you can log in there if I didn't get to you. Rita, I have a karmic relationship with Gabriel, and I would like to know the outcome. We aren't communicating at the moment. I'm a Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Gemini are good matches because they're opposites. And I know some people would argue that with me, but I believe it. I think opposites in a lot of cases attract. Okay, what's going on with the Sag and the Gemini? All right, we got a betrayal here in the past. But you got magic surrounding this relationship. There's a secret that could get revealed with the Moon card, or this could be that it's urging you to use your intuition because you've got magic here. This betrayal here is going into the past. A new offering of love is coming in, and the relationship is going to get back on track. You guys are going to be prepared to work on it. You may not be talking now, but karma is going to bring this person back to you. There's going to be stability, and then another offering of love comes in, or another chance at love with this person. So I know you're saying that this is a karmic relationship, but how do we know it's not a soulmate relationship? Because soulmate relationships usually break. There's usually a break in a period of silence, and it usually sucks and it's really painful. So I'm wondering if this may be a soulmate relationship. But either way, there's more to come. There's an offering of love coming in. It's urging you to use your intuition. You have magic surrounding this situation, and you have karma on your side, being prepared to move forward. So if this is something that you want to fight for, I think it can be yours. All right, guys, I really have to go because I have to go back to work, but I'll be on tonight about 7:30 New York time. Thank you all for watching. If you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you to those who donated, and I will see you tonight. Bye-bye.